You ever hear voices?
Yeah, every day. My headphones.
I've never heard voices. But would you know if you heard voices? You know what I mean?
No, I think you're really gone at that point.
Like people out there actually hear voices in their head.
I've heard things like that are pretty weird.
In your head?
You don't know if they're in your head. You ever hear like a sound that isn't there or something? Sort of like a, hey. You ever hear like a, hey?
In your head?
Yeah.
No, come on.
No, yeah.
You're going nuts.
You're like, hey.
This is awesome.
Hey. Kill. No.
You've heard voices in your head. That's
I've heard
voices
what
in your head.
I thought was like a hey or something. It might happen when you're like just barely almost asleep kind of a thing.
Wow, they're trying to get your attention. Hey. This is nice.
What? Hey?
It's going to be a good month and a half here.
Yeah.
The voices are trying to get your attention, my friend.
They've been around for a while, though, those voices.
The Hays?
Yeah. The hey guys. It's just hey. They just go,
get Liddy on the phone.
Hey! Like, hey!
You hear hey?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No,
this could be the start of some
weird
insanity, my
Plus,
friend.
he's hearing talking horses.
Hey,
wait. So you're alone in your house, and all of a sudden, or trying to go to sleep, and you'll hear a hey.
Yeah, and it kind of shakes you
in your head.
Yeah, it's got to be in my head. It's not in the house. It's got to be like a hey. But I think it's one of those
Doesn't
like
that freak
sleep
you out?
things. I think it's more of a sleep thing than a crazy, insane hearing voices things. Because in the middle of the day, I don't hear a hey.
You ever yell what?
No, I never answer back.
Does it creep you out,
if you're like, no, because I'm like on the brink of sleep. You're in that thing where maybe you kick sometimes. You ever wake up and kick?
Yes.
And sometimes I hear like, hey! And I'll wake up like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I've had that stuff dozing off. Yes, yeah.
More of a sleep thing.
Yeah, when you're starting to go under.
Or there was a time where for a while, and knock wood, and I hope it doesn't come back because it was the most annoying goddamn thing. I'd be right on the brink of sleep and hear in my ears this, like right at the brink of going to sleep, and it would wake me up. I'm like, God, I just want to go to sleep. And then right when you start going to sleep, you ever get that?
Many, many times.
Oh, is that annoying?
You got to switch positions. What stops that is you have to.
I was sleeping on a lathe.
I know that's funny, but what is a lathe?
Oh, it's you spin wooden wheels on and things. A woodworking machine.
I knew it was something a man would know. No, it's like.
It's so annoying.
And it's a vibrating in your head.
Yes.
You have to sit up or just turn around. Switch position.
Yeah, you can't.
And that will do it.
If you stay in the same position and try to go to sleep, it's going to happen again.
I don't mind it sometimes. You
kind of wake yourself up and go, all right, I'm awake now. Thanks a lot. And then go back to sleep.
You think that's just nerve endings firing or something?
Yeah, it's some kind. I think it's stress.
Here's
like
the
that.
voice in your head.
Hey! 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 Hey!
You got Brian Regan in your head.
Brian Regan's in my head.
Hey! 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 Hey, you all right, man? Hey!
That bit's great. That's the dog bit.
Yeah.
I don't know that bit at all.
Oh,
where the dog is trying to get your attention.
Dogs barking in the middle of the night when they're just barking. It's like, what are they saying to each other? It's just, hey, hey, hey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We got to get Liddy on the phone.
Why? I'm not crazy, I
you
swear.
hear hey. That might be the start of something. When was the last time that happened?
A while ago, but, I guess every so often you get like,
what is
hey.
That? Well, Is it a hey in your voice?
Oh. No, it's in my head.
No, I know, but
you can almost hear it, like it's a real hearing.
What does it sound like? Yourself or a guy?
No,
a
it just
girl,
sounds like
a
old
guy
voice, like
old
a hey,
woman?
like a hey. Yeah.
I have an answer from Dr. Steve.
Oh,
all right.
He said those are called hypnagogic episodes. I may be saying that wrong.
Hypnagogic episodes?
Can he call our show?
Oh, Dr. Steve.
Yeah, Dr. Steve.
Call our show.
If you can call in.
Wait, which one? Not the hay. The other thing you guys were talking about? The poltergeist thing?
Yeah, and you got to wake up. It's a weird vibrating in your head.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a fierce, it's like a sound assault almost, or a vibration assault.
Right.
Yeah.
We've talked about the paralysis thing. That scares the crap out of everybody.
This is different.
All of a sudden, you're like, you can't move for a second or two.
And no, it wasn't just part of the message of, hey, can I suck your...
Yes, you hear a voice in your ear and whiskers on your neck.
There's no whiskers on that boy.
God, for once we need Lydia, and she's not around. She's at work already, looks like. Call the effing show, you annoying voice bitch. I mean, you fine listener of ours?
We're hearing ghosts. I don't...
Ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yes. Yes, they come and they go, oh,
And what are they?
there goes. I told you. And they yell, hey, a lot. I don't know why they yell, hey. Sometimes I'll sit up and I'll scream, what can I do you for? Hoping for a laugh.
Do you for?
And you might have another girl trapped in one of your closets. You might want to
damn it.
at least just check out the closets and make
Hey,
sure.
hey.
Right. You forgot about me, remember? Hey.
Hey.
Hey. All right, we're not going to find out what the hey thing's all about just yet.
Hypnagogic.
Well,
Stunty.
I did Google hypnagogic episodes.
Yeah.
Right.
And it does say they're normal, and they also...
No, but hold on. I don't want to confuse this. There's two things going on here. That's
This isn't the hay.
Yeah, I
although
wanna-
it could be.
Maybe it's part of it.
Maybe it is.
All right.
Because it's usually in that same almost sleep
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, it's a mild form of hallucination, and it may be associated with drug or alcohol use and sleep deprivation.
All right.
2 for 2.
Now it's making complete sense.
All right.
Oh, sleep deprivation too, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
I'm being reminded that you did talk to Jimmy's you-know-what once, too.
What?
I don't know how we could say this without getting dumped out. but Jimmy,
no, Jimmy passed wind
Right.
During the show one day.
And you answered
it. was
it.
very close to the microphone, and I thought it was somebody saying something,
Yeah.
and I answered it.
Yeah, do we have that?
Because it sounded like a
All
word.
right, go find that and make sure we can play it over here. But Anthony did try to...
I was talking to Jimmy's buttocks.
yeah.
Yes, I cut a nice one, and
Yeah.
stupid goes, what?
Why? Because it went, hey.
Let's say hi to our friend, Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve?
Hello, boys.
Hi, Steve.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Just dropping my kid off at school. Sorry it took me so long to call in.
That's
all right.
okay, sir.
That's all right.
What is this hypnagogic episode?
Well, there are two kinds of sleep problems that arise when you sleep, and one is when you're going to sleep, and that's this thing where you're just falling to sleep and someone kicks a soccer ball in your face and you jump, or you hear a weird voice out in the distance yelling at you and you startle awake, and that's called a hypnagogic episode.
Ah.
And then the other kind is when you're emerging from sleep, and those are the hypnopompic episodes, and those are usually, the sleep paralysis thing where people feel like they're being abducted by aliens and stuff.
I've never gotten those, but I have gotten the hypnagogic.
Oh, I've had the hypnopompic episodes. They're crazy because the motor part of your brain is shut down, but you're still dreaming, and you're totally awake, and you're paralyzed, and then all this dreaming is still going on, so you can hear things in the room, you can see things. I mean, it is so unbelievably real. The first time I ever had one, I had a giant eye floating next to me in the bed.
Wow.
And when it
I
blinked,
slept with a C for 9 years.
You didn't even want Dr. Steve to finish his sentence.
No.
You needed that one out immediately.
How lightning fast was that delivered?
What about this hay that Anthony's
scary.
hearing?
Say it again?
What about the hay that Anthony's
Hey.
hearing?
That sounds like a hypnagogic episode
Yeah.
where he's just falling into sleep. Sleeping is starting to induce little dream circuit in the brain kicks in, and you're not quite asleep yet, and then you hear these sort of really real auditory hallucinations, or you have that sort of jerk where, I always have something where I'm getting run over by a car or someone's kicking something at my face, and then you jerk awake real quick. And it just, in medicine, we have to have a name for everything, so
Yeah.
it's called a hypnagogic episode.
Hypnagogic.
Well, Anthony definitely pushes the sleep thing from time to time.
Yeah,
He definitely pushed that.
I like to, live life there. I don't like wasting time sleeping.
Had a boy. Sleeping
So-
for snips. I ain't slept in a week.
So a lot of times, maybe I am a little sleep deprived. So those hypnagogic things, they're kind of fun, though. I don't mind them once you realize what they are, except for that thing was really annoying because I would be tired and just want to go to sleep. And right when you're at the brink, that would wake you up.
Mm-hmm. Why does changing position help?
Well, just any kind of movement of the body just changes your sleep state a little bit. I mean, just wakes you up a little bit.
Wakes you up a little.
That's the only thing I can think of on that. I'm not sure absolutely why. With the hypnopompic episodes, if you're paralyzed, if you can finally, people who are suffering from these, and they're real common, one way to break the episode is to concentrate on looking at your own hand, and once you can control it, then you usually will wake up. But those are so real that all the literature about people being abducted by aliens. You listen. If you read what they say, the first thing they'll say is they woke up and they couldn't move their body, and then they look over and they see these prays or whatever carting them away, and it's so absolutely real that if you don't know what it is, it can be really terrifying.
You think a lot of people that think they've been abducted by aliens have had those?
They're absolutely describing hypnopompic episodes. Almost.
Dr. Steve, you just wrecked my buzz. I want to believe in aliens. Stop.
I do too.
Don't mess my
I absolutely do, but I've had the hypnopompic episodes, and just since I know what they are, I can kind of go with it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's so I can't even describe how real it is. I mean, it's as real as your waking reality, and I can understand why people would misinterpret those. And you go back and all kinds of mystical experiences and stuff. Some of them are probably hypnopompic episodes, although I want to believe in aliens, too. I just want them to land in the White House lawn with the flying saucer.
Especially next year. Maybe take somebody for a little trip. I would also have these things. I guess these can be confused with out-of-body experiences, but you're sleeping, and I wake up and have, anxiety, and then you look at your limbs, you look at your exterior, and it doesn't look like it's yours. Doesn't look like you're in your body.
That's cool.
Right.
You move your hands, and it's weird. You're kind of like, it doesn't feel like my arm belongs to me.
You're not attached.
Yeah. Very strange.
I remember being a kid. I remember being
a stroke.
I remember being a kid that
Great.
Where I was walking around my house, and it felt so real, but I wasn't in my body. And I remember walking into the bathroom. Why don't you listen to yourself, Dr. Steve? That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You
I'm not
should
listening to
know.
myself.
But it felt so real that I was actually walking outside my body.
Really?
And to this day, I still believe that somehow I left my body for, I don't know how long it was, maybe 5 minutes, and actually walked into the bathroom.
I think they call that a dream, Opie. I don't know.
Dream.
No, I understand what you're saying, but it just felt so real.
I had a fever hallucination when I was about 7 years old. I had a bad fever, and I had this hallucination that a train came through the living room because I was sleeping on the living room couch because I was real sick, and a train came through the living room, and it was. I remember it to this day. It was so vivid.
Really?
And I wasn't dreaming. I wasn't asleep. It was a fever-induced hallucination.
Yeah, I hate those.
Did you click your heels together to?
I had to get out of there. Now I would love to do something like that. Are you kidding?
You've had enough trains in your house.
Choo choo.
Now, the opposite of sleep paralysis is sleepwalking.
Yeah, those are people that get up
they're
there. That's very dangerous.
asleep, but the motor part of their brain is turned back on, whereas, the sleep paralysis, they're awake, but the motor part of their body is turned off.
How do they get around so easily and, not just bump into things and there are people that sleepwalk that are just walking around, like they are awake, but they're not.
They're driving.
Yeah, driving.
Sleep drivers, that scares the hell out of me.
Oh,
That actually happens?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people will get in their car and start driving around and then wake up in, either another town or not in their bed.
God,
and it's just, the human brain's an amazing thing, So,
yes.
No other explanation for it.
Rock can't share in that amazement.
Poor Brock.
And he's just like, what? See?
Yeah. Listen to the replay.
Right.
We missed the line.
Yeah, we got to take a break there, Dr. Steve.
All right, my friends.
When are you coming back to town?
It's probably going to be in the spring. My partner, P.A. John, and his wife are having a baby, and
Congrats.
so it's going to be in the spring.
All right. Well, looking forward to that. I always love the Dr. Steve shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.